12 years old. Wait, that's the wrong Phantom-related content. Oh, hello camera, watching me always, as you do. Perverts. Welcome, you're among friends. Namely me, massive pervert. Anywho, I am Kanada, and you have stumbled upon my subterranean lair. I have a few different lairs. One's on a volcano. Kind of warm this time of year there. So I'm going with the one that's underground in a big sewer, lake, aqueduct. Aqua. Yeah, I'm going to talk about not the Phantom. I'm going to talk about something the Phantom adjacent. And no, not Love Never Dies, although, if anyone gets that reference, Phantom has died in your eyes long ago. No, I'm talking about the Phantom of the Paradise. Brian De Palma's incredibly 70s, incredibly goofy horror comedy musical thingamabob that happened a few years before Rocky Horror kind of defined that weird little genre. So this is one of those well-known cult classic movies where you take an aspiring director in the beginning of his career, give him a talented cast, and a weird idea fueled by cocaine and grit, and let him go. And what do you get? A movie that, not successful during its box office run, but became incredibly successful afterwards on video, DVD, Blu-ray, so on and so forth, and has been a cult classic by definition for decades since. And now we are hitting the big 5-0 on when this movie came out. Or close to it, I forget the actual date. I could research, but you know, me, research, not happening. Cat, don't expect the research. If I say someone's name correctly, that should be considered high praise. So, what is Phantom of the Paradise beyond a very influential, weird little movie? Well, it's Phantom, alongside a bunch of other things. Again, this is very much in the same vein as Rocky Horror, just predating it. Hell, there's even kind of a Tim Curry stand-in here, actually. So, Phantom of the Paradise is a musical, a very 70s one, and is kind of a weird exploration of the genres throughout history, because you've got a stand-in band, a house band, as it were, who are get constantly rethemed. First, they're doing a 50s doo-wop Beach Boys thing. Then they get turned into this and that, and end as kind of Ghost Sarah 1970. So, that's fun. But you get a lot of different genres here. Our plot, such as it is, music industry people are the devil, quite literally. So you have our music man, maestro, Schwan, and his record label, Death Record, something like that. Dead bird. There's a dead bird on the logo. I'm a cat. I kind of fixate on the dead bird and go, ooh, yummy. He is literally a devil, and he keeps contracting people with their souls for fame and fortune in rock and roll as part of the tagline. And we meet our rather sad sack of a protagonist, Winslow, who writes a big Faustian, this is literally Faust, plot sonata thingy-bob that he wants sung, that he sells, that he gives to his record label man, assuming he will be on the up and up, even though he's literally the devil. He's not on the up and up, and he screws him over hard, and stuff occurs, and eventually Winslow becomes the Phantom after he finds a incredibly photogenic, iconic-looking mask and outfit, and influences Daft Punk decades later. So, you know, good for him on that costume department. Then we get if this is a Phantom story, you gotta have your Phantom lady. What's her name? I literally forgot. Research, again, not happening. The object of his eye, his Phantom lady, is going to be the girl from Suspiria. Love Suspiria. It is an incredibly pretty, weird, kind of boring, but visually you'll be pleased movie as you're ever going to see. I should talk about Suspiria at some point, and the remake, which I never saw, which I heard was good. Anywho, the girl from Suspiria is our female lead in this. She is actually singing. That is her real voice. She has a surprisingly deep, smoky, haunting voice on her. Good for her. Good actress. She really kept getting typecast as lady in a musical-ish, in a very bright, colorful 70s musical-ish horror-related thing. Or at least Suspiria in this. Research, not happening. But she is the love of our Phantom's eye, even though he's got one eye, and the rest of his face looks like Freddy Krueger fell asleep on a waffle iron. As you do. And Winslow tries to get revenge and to get his on the record producer man, Swan, played by Paul Williams, I actually remember his name, who is honestly the best part of the movie. He's a very quiet and unassuming evil man with a very blonde wig and short little man. And he is getting so much tail and tricking every moron into making a devil contract with them. It's pretty funny, honestly. It's fun to watch him just screw everyone over repeatedly. Entertaining. This whole movie is just entertaining in general, as it wildly jumps in both tone and pacing, and this wonderful mishmash of music and really great colorful imagery throughout the whole thing. This is one to watch. Just get a nice Blu-ray, big screen, good sound system. You'll have a good time. This is a nice test your stereo equipment type movie. In the good way. Actually, this is a very fun, entertaining movie. I would say that this is a bit unfocused, because again, pacing's weird. It bounces around a lot. There is almost a cartoonish 60s Batman feel to the whole affair, and pacing will go from first 20 minutes runs a couple of years, and about in that time frame, it's very fast, and then we slow down quite a bit more, and then the ending just kind of says, we're also going to be Dorian Gray, and just ramps up to our finale. And it's a De Palma film, so, De Palma style ending. This is the guy that brought us Carrie and Scarface and several other things, so, know what you're getting into when you get into this thing. But you're in for a fun, very cocaine-filled time. I think his name is Richard Graham is in here playing kind of proto-Tim Curry / Meatloaf Man, and he is entertaining as shit. His entire section as the performer known as Meat is great. So much cocaine, just Christmas. But yeah, fun movie. Recommended. Shockingly, you can find this thing on something that rhymes with archive and then internet, completely just there to watch. I don't know why, but the bar of entry is literally free, so give it a watch. You'll enjoy it. If you like it that good, buy an actual copy of it. It's been re-released on Blu-ray a bunch of times. It's a cult movie. These well-loved cult movies tend to get really nice re-releases and remasterings every few years, so you can find a nice home copy for yourself later. Anywho, I'm going to go find my I keep wanting to say Children of the Night, but that's Dracula. This is something else here. I really, really should have watched a Phantom before I started talking about this movie, even though it's not actually technically a Phantom. I guess I'll watch Love Never Dies again. Might as well. I will like and subscribe, etc., etc. Join my Patreon. Become a Kanada. You'll enjoy it. You now have options. You can have boobies, or PPs, or nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Simpsons reference. Now I can put Simpsons in the tags. Later. Go away.